What I'm calling this one, long run, short catch? Could be. But he could also walk free. You never know. A person of interest in the SLICKIANNA Aneka Townsend murder investigation is finally in custody after a whole lot of ups and downs and a whole lot of public excitement and social media excitement surrounding this. Rushane Patterson is officially in police custody, as the breaking news states, and he is expected to be charged today. This is information coming from the police. Shout out to the Jamaica Observer for this one. Hanover, Jamaica, Rushane Patterson, the man named as a person of interest in the death of social media influencer and entrepreneur Aneka Townsend, is expected to be charged today. So I know some people are saying, yes, charge him, charge him. I said it this morning on Morning Thoughts, and I'm going to say it again. I only hope they don't rush to charge him, and then you know how the rest goes. He beats it because the case was hastily put together against him, and there's room to walk. I hope they put this together tightly, and if he is the person, I surely hope he pays dearly. Assistant Commissioner of Police ACP Clifford Chambers, commander of the Area 1 Police Division, told Observer Online that Patterson, who was picked up in Hanover by an Area 1 operational team on Wednesday, will be charged following a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. That's kind of sticky. How they already know say him will be charged? Well, because they probably already have enough evidence in place to say that he fits their scenario of what actually took place or happened to SLICKIANNA. The operation was executed last night at the Palm Tree Guest House in Green Island, and it was executed by members of the Area 1 team. So Broman was not off the island. He was actually in Jamaica, laid up in a guest house somewhere. Who's to tell? Maybe he was moving around from guest house to guest house. Maybe he really was on the run. Or maybe he was comfortable in the spot where he was at. Lay low, Rushane, and stay there until we work it out with your lawyer and the police them. And then we can turn you in. We don't know. You know, the talk was that he is well connected, or his family is rather, have a bit of money and has some influence, especially over the police in their area. That's what the streets were saying. So, the subject is now safely in custody. He will be interviewed later on today, and most definitely will be charged for offenses relating to media influencer Aneka Townsend, added ACP Chambers. ACP Chambers doubles down again, and said, so the subject is now safely in custody. He will be interviewed later today, of course, in the presence of his attorney, which we expect to happen because they wanted him in for questioning, right? But he will be charged for offenses relating to the media influencer Aneka Townsend, added ACP Chambers. He will be charged. This is not we're going to question him in the presence of his attorney, and if the questioning doesn't go right, then we're going to charge him. This is he will be charged. ACP Chambers said that he was not advised of any challenges in picking up Patterson. He said the operation was smoothly executed, no shots were fired, and there was no confrontation. That means that when the tactical team went for him, kick in door or knock door, bam, 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 rush in, we know you're in there, come on out. He just came on out. The tactical team was very equipped and competent. So if there was any intended resistance, I am sure that he would have thought twice. That's ACP Chambers' nice way of saying that we went there heavily armed and readily prepared for anything to happen. So anybody who was involved, especially the suspect, I'm guessing he would have thought twice. Patterson, who is also known as Chizzy from Prospect District in Hanover. He was named as a person of interest on October 22nd after the body of 35-year-old Aneka Townsend, aka SLICKIANNA, was fished from the sea in Reading, St. James, as some people went out there and found this lady's body floating face down and alerted police. Police named person of interest in the death, believed to be Aneka Townsend at the time, who hails from a Kingston address. Although rumors had been circulating that Rushane, or that Patterson, had fled the island, ACP Chambers refuted the claims, and they had said in previous days gone by, we still have no proof or no information leading to where would have us believe that he fled the island. So all along, they kind of knew that he was there and they were looking for him there. While social media was saying, Atlanta, no figure look, Atlanta, the boy run gone. Somebody else said he has connections in Atlanta, in Georgia. Georgia is in Atlanta. He has connections in this place and that place. And they named about 5 different states in the United States of America where he could possibly be, along with the rumor that he had fled and he was seen at the Donald Sangsters International Airport boarding a flight leaving Jamaica. I'm glad they stayed on it because there he is. Or maybe they did fly out and come back in. Who knows? I heard about prior engagement and all these things. Though rumors were circulating that he had left, ACP Chambers said, NASA, we don't hear nothing like that, or we don't have any proof to back anything like that. He also added that people are confused with a person who can use a number with a different area code that appears on WhatsApp. It is not strange, ACP Chambers explained. So apparently, there was a phone call that was made to somebody on a live where certain persons, I believe it was Patterson, appeared, and the area code to the number had came back to a area code in Georgia or Atlanta or someplace that's all. So everybody was like, yes, him calling last night. Him did that in Atlanta when him call and this and it wasn't. It wasn't. So he's also letting you know that people can call you using different numbers with different area codes. Doesn't necessarily mean that they are in the place that that area code represents. So as it sits right now, I was reminded this morning also that not only was Rushane Patterson caught up in a similar situation in 2014, where a woman and a man was dragged from the side of the road. The man was placed in the trunk of a vehicle. The woman was placed inside the vehicle. They were driven to a location after the man jumped out of the vehicle while the vehicle was traveling at high speed and lost his life. They kept on driving and they took the woman. They kidnapped her and brought her to a location, unknown location, where they raped her and then cut her throat and left her to die. This is according to that case. Well, Rushane, the woman, lo and behold, survived, and she was later able to point Rushane out in a lineup and say, he's one of the guys that did this to me, and he was given bail on that situation. He was given bail, and the person who pointed him out was never seen or heard from again. So when the case went back to court, they could not find the main witness, which was the person, actually the victim, and they threw the case out. Lo and behold, we didn't know. 5 months before Aneka Townsend, SLICKIANNA's run-in with Rushane, or allegedly, he was again brought in, arrested on similar charges, rape and murder. And he was given bail. He was given bail and he absconded the bail because in May, he had a court date that he was supposed to appear at, and he was a no-show. So I was reminded this morning that that might have been the reason why he was arrested mainly this morning, because yesterday, as of yesterday, news headlines said that through his attorney, he was ready to turn himself in or meet with the police tomorrow, which is Thursday, to have a sit down and chat, questioning session, etc. So it was tomorrow that we were expecting to see if he was going to show up. Now remember, he was told turn himself in. He was given a deadline before, and he did not turn himself in then either. That is when all the rumors started about him leaving the island and him not being here anymore, and the JCF acting too slow and all these other things. Well, there he is. He's in custody, and now they're saying that he is definitely going to be charged in connection with the Aneka Townsend SLICKIANNA incident. But I wonder what will happen with his other case that he was released on bail on as well. We need to hear about that victim as well, or alleged victim as well, so we can look into the story too, don't it? At the end of the day, it looks like a long run and a short catch, my friend. We will stay close to this one, and we will dig up all the information as soon as it is released, and we will go through to make sure that it is vetted properly and delivered to you. So hit that subscribe button. Click the bell next to the subscribe button so you're notified every time a new video and an update goes up on SouFLoTV. I'll catch you on the next video. I'm out. Peace.